We are a live marketing agency. Live marketing for us is a new marketing discipline that puts experiential content, digital and tech, and puts that together and creates a new way of engaging marketing for brands. And our whole USP is the fact that we put tech at the core of everything that we think about and develop. And for us, that's really catched on to the new way of marketing now, where things like, programmatic advertising and things like that are having such a big impact. The demand for more engaging content and more human-based marketing has become more and more popular.
So at Lively, our sort of spread of clients requires a very different level of thinking around technology. We've tried to incorporate with all briefs that we get a complete foundation in that technology is a fundamental part of every activation, and we have to make sure that it's done second to none. We tried to incorporate that sort of thinking, that how can technology be used in very creative ways across our clients like Twitter or Mazda, generating satellite uplink in volcanoes in Guatemala to sort of stream live content in a very sort of unique and culturally relevant way, whilst also looking at the way in which we can solve business challenges and introduce larger experiences to our client like Mazda, where we've built a VR application that sort of democratizes the ability to roll out a technology solution for playing out VR in retail stores. So there's a huge combination of ways in which we try and focus on technology, and it's definitely the lifeblood of where Lively is going in the future.
Big ambition for Lively was to be a global agency. That was one thing that we really wanted to set out from the start. We've proven that with Twitter and Periscope and others, but most recently with Hostelworld. We delivered a world-first activation for them in partnership with the Gold Coast Tourism Board. The big challenge was to change the perception of both hostels and the Gold Coast itself. So we created the world-first hostel made out of sand on the Gold Coast. The real key thing about the activation was to ensure that it was as authentic as possible. We want to make sure that the brand story is told, and that we reinforce that with key influencers, with key pieces of messaging throughout, right from the start to the end. People are so savvy these days that they don't want to be sold to, right? So they want to believe in a story, they want to believe in a brand, and they want to feel like they're part of it. And that's something that across the board with any brand campaign that we work with, that's our ambition, is to tell that story.